India and Nepal have shared unique ties of friendship and cooperation as close neighbors. The deep-rooted people-to-people contacts of kinship and culture owe their existence to the open border and the long-standing tradition of free movement across the two nations. Unfortunately, relations between the two countries have deteriorated since communist ideology took over Nepal's political spectrum. Namaste and welcome to TFIPost. I am your host Sabita Mishra. If you are watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. If you are watching us on Facebook, do like, share and follow the page. Let's begin. The present regime in Nepal under the leadership of Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal, alias Prachanda, is leaving no stone unturned to jeopardize the harmonious relation between India and Nepal. The Nepalese government is playing second fiddle to China and has been continuously spewing venom against India. The previous notion of roti beti ka rishta with Nepal is being tainted by the ideological inclination of the ruling alliance. Further, the political subjugation of the Nepalese government at the hands of the expansionist China is turning the region into a hotbed for never-ending future disputes. The shrewdness of the communist system in the Nepal is evident from the fact that the recent administrations have indoctrinated the political discourse with anti-India fervor. The left parties in Nepal had been crafting fabricated narratives centered around creating border disputes with India, thus adding more fire to the defoliating and already fragile relationship between the two nations. The ruling alliance of Nepal promised its citizens to take back the alleged territories encroached by India. The recently unveiled Common Minimum Program of the left-oriented Nepalese government depicts the malicious intent of taking back the territories of Limpiadhura, Kalapani and Lipulekh from India. The present controversy hit the spotlight after India produced a new political map in 2019 that included the disputed territories within its border, following which the KP Sharma Oli-led administration asked India to have negotiations and amend the map. However, citing the COVID pandemic, New Delhi refused to participate in the negotiations. As a result, in May 2020, the then KP Sharma Oli government issued a new map of Nepal wherein 400 square kilometers of Indian territory was depicted as Nepalese territory. Subsequently, the Nepalese administration, especially the left-oriented political spectrum, had been coming up with irrational claims against India and its significant figures. The most bizarre of the claims was the dispute of birthplace of Bhagwan Ram. Former PM Oli had said that, I quote, although the real Ayodhya lies at Thori in the west of Birganj, India has claimed the Indian site as the birthplace of Lord Ram. However, these notorious claims are not mere ideological predicament of the leftist leaders of Nepal, but rather a well-designed treachery hatched out with Chinese collaboration. Recent events indicate that the Nepali government intends to play second fiddle to China. The Prachanda-led ruling coalition has made bold claims on Indian territory and vowed to reclaim it, but on the contrary, it has preferred to remain silent on the illegal annexation of Nepalese territories and villages by the Chinese. The issue has brought to the light the speculations about Nepal's falling into the hands of China with reinstatement of Prachanda to the highest ranks of power. That is to say, given the ideological tilt of the former Maoist revolutionary Prachanda, his pro-China fanaticism is obvious. More so, the terrible state of Nepalese economy adds to his growing inclination towards China, as the Xi Jinping administration has lured Prachanda with promising favors, the most prominent being the resumption of close trade over the Rasuwa-Gadhi-Kerung border. Further, the growing imprints of China in Nepal can be illustrated from the fact that PM Prachanda had inaugurated the regional international airport in tourist hub Pokhara with Chinese help. The event highlights that soon after getting elected, the leftist leader suffocated the national interest by falling into the imperialistic Chinese debt trap. Thus, the series of events suggests that the leftist regime of Nepal is intentionally muddying the waters with India so as to enter the good books of China.